Greetings, fellow Demon Slayers. This is Taimanin Mari here today with another Action Taimanin video. So, as per usual, we're doing the Tuesday update review, which, to be honest, there isn't really much. They didn't do anything. All they did was add this thing here, so let's look at her. She looks great, of course, but I'm just gonna do my usual, do I think it's worth it? Now, as far as the character bundle, I only say it's worth it if, you're playing this game long term, it's your main game, because it saves you gems. Because buying her here would be less than buying the gems flat out for her, and it would save you a month of free-to-play gems, but it's, some people are free-to-play. They're going to have to buy her with their free-to-play gems anyway. But if you're in a position where you can get the bundle, then yeah, it just saves you gems. But do I think it's worth it overall? Probably not. $50 for a character is pretty steep. That's like 5 Big Macs and quarter pounders, man, with large drinks. So I don't know. But it's just not worth it because, one, the weapon is dirt. The only good bundle weapon was, there she is, Kurenai here. She had this unique bundle weapon, and it's so good compared to the other one. It's not her greatest weapon of all time, what the fuck barbecue good, but it's so good compared to this thing. I don't know what this ability even is. It's literally like a glorified super rare. So I was excited when Kurenai came out to see the weapon change, and then to see them revert back is just kind of corny. So that immediately isn't worth it. The gems are always worth it if this is a game you're going to play, so the gems are not an issue. We always get a school outfit, so again, not an issue. But Kurenai, of course, has that sweet Halloween skin. I don't know what was going on with her that she has all this unique stuff. And then, we have Asuka, so that's disappointing. Has anyone noticed her boob jiggles a bit meh? They kind of just they're like torpedoes, but then when you shake them, they don't wiggle. What is this? They kind of do this soft wiggle. Either way, that was a bit perverted. So, as far as the bundle, yeah, if you're maining AT, or you're just an overall buying everything in the game as a collector, get the bundle. If you're free to play, I would say hold off on her and really get a verdict, even after the 2 weeks, because the character usually isn't super defined right away. And she just came out in Japan as well as just coming out in global. She's not even 3 weeks old in Japan yet. So I don't even think she has a real place in the meta as of right now. Me personally, though, if you want my words of wisdom, I would avoid Asuka, because I've heard that she's kind of subpar anyway from a few people that I trust. On top of that, Ingrid is incoming, and for some reason, I have this gut feeling that Ingrid's gonna be the next Emily or the next Kurenai, where it's just oh shit, you have Ingrid, you're about to own people in Arena. So I don't know, man. I just feel like people should hold off for Ingrid or see what's coming. Seeing as Asuka's not limited, she's always gonna be here. You can always get her later if it comes out that she's OP, but I really don't think she's going to be. Now, we're just going to come over to her gacha screen and look this over. So, we have nice gacha art, of course. Now, her weapons. So we have Shishi Rui. I like that name. Shishi. Anyway, this is her rebellious weapon. It does the same thing as every other rebellious weapon. I've repeated it every character release on this channel for almost 6 months now. So we all know what they do. Yes, they are good. Yes, I think this is her best in slot weapon. No questions asked. If you can get this to S level 3, 4, 5, you're going to have a really hard-hitting waifu. Now we look at her unique weapon, the Deathly Gehenna. So, I don't think this is that great. And the only thing is, I'd have to playtest it. I think it looks cool as all hell. I think I pointed this out in one of the leak videos. This weapon looks dope. But, look at the little skull. Oh, he's so cute. His little spine. Anyway, the weapon looks great. And I like that it's pretty much, yeah, it's like Naraka claws. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. But the reason I don't like the effect is because when weapons have Like it says here, deals 630% damage and stuns enemies in the area. They really need to specify what the area is. One example is Shiranui's Cocytus. Like, I haven't had an ultra rare for Shiranui literally since her release. I finally got Cocytus like a month ago, and I went out there and I used the active ability, and the area was like half of a mouse width in front of her. Like, it was so tiny, it didn't matter. It literally sucked. Even if like I clumped the enemies up and did it, it would only hit one thing within the clump because the area was so tiny. So they need to specify what the area is. Now, if it's a large area, this weapon's dope. But I'm not expecting it to be because I've seen weapons that just say area of effect and it's so tiny. So I wouldn't go in assuming you're gonna like get a nice AOE. And I'm not looking for a full screen AOE here, but maybe something like, you know, just like 3 character lengths around you, maybe 4, just like a little AOE, so if you clump the enemies up and run into them, you can do the area and hit everything. Like, it needs to be like effective like that. If it's not good. The speed increase is fine because if people didn't know, increasing speed at all in this game increases attack speed. Because it increases every parameter of your speed, not just your movement. So getting 20% attack speed isn't bad, and I see that that scales up. For 5 Taimanin particles, though, that's a bit expensive. And I'm going to stick to my opinion of this is her best weapon. Or hell, even her Viridian PvP weapon would probably be better than the Gehenna. Unless that area really pans out, which people who have her will be able to see that and playtest. So outside of that, I don't have Asuka, so I can't really view her models. Actually, well, I can. I forgot that we can look at her here. I also forgot to bring this up. But everyone knew it already because I leaked it. Her mileage skin is the Oni skin. So, there's just something I want to point out about Asuka in general. Like, and this has to do with all of her skins. Not just, like this one. Asuka's skins seem to be a bit higher quality. I don't know, like, what's up with that. I don't know if they, like, added a little something extra to whatever program they're using to render the characters. But yeah, she looks better. Like, I don't know I don't know what it is. Like look at her model. Like, her hair looks really neat and really HD, and has like, I don't know how to describe it, but it looks better. It looks a little more high quality, like compared to other models. Like if we come to her bundle, even her default Taimanin outfit, again, it just has this look about it. You know, it just looks a little bit better. I've said this even when I was leaking her stuff, like even the screenshots, which, you know, degrade in quality, looked better. Like, she has like this nice shine on her breast, her belly. I don't know what it is. It's just something about it. And the same goes for her school outfit. Like, her stockings look a little bit more defined. And her boots just, I don't know, man. It just looks freaking better. Which is good, because that means future characters are going to have a nicer look about them. I hope that maybe they do like what World of Warcraft did and touch up on like older character models, because like right now, like, Asuka looks out of place. Like, I feel like if I go look at another character, like, let's just go look at Asagi, she's not gonna look as neat. Yeah, she looks good, but there's just something about Asuka that looks sleeker. I don't know what it is. Like, you see how Asagi's hair, like, it just doesn't look like as nice. Not to say it's bad, but Asuka's like, her pixels just look a little smoother to me. So, can I actually come in here? I'm crafting stuff, but yeah, I can come in here. But let's just hit done, because there's one more thing we need to look at since we have Asuka. Gotta come down here and see how she looks in Emily's outfit. Yeah, she looks better than freaking Emily in Emily's outfit because it just looks a little more high quality. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, this is her crafted skin. She looks killer in glasses and a little nurse hat. Super kawaii and cultured. Alrighty. But outside of that, the last thing I want to talk about is the Desire Shop outfit. We kind of we're looking at her model, just so I could... She even looks neater here. God. Anyway, we kind of stopped here to look at how high quality she is, but now I want to talk about this skin in general. Do I think it's worth it to get the Oni Princess Asuka skin? No, because we just literally had a bunch of Oni skins for 350 gems. Now, obviously, like, I can't complain because every mileage skin is priced this way. At least every mileage skin after Emily. Before, during Emily, it was, you know, like Emily and back, it was like 250 pulls. But what have you, every mileage skin is priced this way, so it's not that it's a ripoff. It's just that you're paying more for like a skin family that we just had cheaper. So it's up to you if you want to get it. I'd say if you're simping, get it. I'd say if you're collecting, get it. Otherwise, probably not. Especially if you already brought one of the Oni skins. But it's totally up to you. I wouldn't suggest it. Especially with Adult Yuki looming over the horizon. If you're free to play, you might be better holding your 1000 gems. Or even your Desire, because Adult Yuki's really good. And I'm personally waiting for this Shiranui supporter just to see if her buffs in the supporter make her a character that doesn't totally suck. Finally, coming to the premium gacha, there was nothing new here. The next thing to be added is Yuno, but since she's not here yet, we wait another week. And that's really everything I wanted to cover today. As far as Asuka, people are going to get her regardless. Me, I'm saying, like, from a meta standpoint, I have a feeling Ingrid's going to be good. Really good, and I don't know why, but I just feel that way. I feel like she's going to just be great. So, I'd avoid Asuka, wait to see how Ingrid is, and then just buy Asuka later, if you're a patient duck. If not, buy her bundle if you have deep pockets, or burn your gems, but just keep in mind we have Adult Yukikaze coming hopefully at some point in the future, because she's been out in Japan for a while, so it stands to reason that we're going to be getting her soon. As far as what could be next, there's that Demon MILF supporter, whose name I still can't remember. We could be getting her next week as a supporter in the gacha. We could be getting Adult Yukikaze in the gacha. Or we could be getting... God, who's the other one? Oh, that's right, Sue. The Sue limited supporter, because Sue has that sweet dragon skin. So one of those is bound to pop up when... What's her name? Anemone? Yeah, Anemone. When Anemone leaves next week, then one of them will pop up. So I'd probably just take the week and chill on Asuka. Even like pulling her gacha, just because you don't know what supporter's coming in. Because there's so many things that we could be getting that are good. I think Sue's limited supporter is really good. I think that the Adult Yukikaze is really good. The Demon Waifu is good too, but she's not as good as the other two. But point being, they like to send out a character banner, bait you into pulling, and then release a good supporter the following week, which would force you to top up if you really want it, because let's face it, you're not going to farm enough gems in a week. So just be safe with your currencies. Make sure you're spending them on what you really want, because I hate to see anyone like burn their gems and then not be able to get stuff, especially free-to-play players. So always, you know, just be safe. Safeguard your gems, man. They're hard to come by. With that, I'll bid you guys adieu. I wish you guys a great rest of your day. Good luck in the gachas and in the arena. And you guys go ahead and take care, and I'll be around tomorrow with another video.